Leave this in. People will think it's funny, I swear.
Hey guys, it's that time of year again where I'm no longer concerned with the out-of-control surveillance grid, hell literally erupting across Earth, the border crisis.
Dreads, dude.
Oh, it's his...
Bruh.
Humanity's collective consciousness failing to break into the fifth dimension, as well as the potential that some of the most intelligent and good people on Earth have been replaced with clones while we weren't paying attention. No, not that anymore. Today, I'm concerned with simulated combat on CBS and NBC at 7 p.m. The Super Bowl! Yeah!
Shoot. Survey for Pittman.
This year, in 2024, the year of our Lord, the Super Bowl was absolutely insane. Many things about it have been said after the fact. Holy crap, guys. It was devil worship propaganda. It was rigged. Taylor Swift is the Antichrist. And the fact that her and her boyfriend Travis Kelce were more important than the game itself. Now, do I care about any of this at the end of the day? Kind of like in a joking way, facetiously. It's fun and it's entertaining. I want to know who you guys wanted to win. As if it even fucking matters. The 49ers, California team, bunch of communists, who knows? The Chiefs, all right, Satan's team. Who did you want to win down below? I wanted the 49ers to win just because I don't like the Chiefs very much. I'm tired of Patrick Mahomes. Viva Las Vegas! Super Bowl came and went, and everything is in DEFCON 1 now because it exposed a lot. All right, guys? I don't mean to be conspiratorial or mistrusting of the media and things that I'm shown, but at the same time, I'm actually just joking. By the way, I'm joking. It seems like this was the biggest window possible for Taylor Swift, more so than anyone else. Taylor Swift put in the work on the Super Bowl. She probably increased the ratings on her own, her being there, even though they only showed her for 1% of the total screen time. Approximately 56 seconds of the broadcast was of Taylor Swift. I think she's entitled to some fucking money, to be honest. This is such a crazy thing now that the NFL official channel posted a compilation of her just being at Super Bowl 58.
He said it after each AFC championship game.
Yes, down on the platform. Yep. Warner brings him down, but it's a big first down for the Chiefs.
How, bro? She's up there in the skybox talking to Roger Goodell. Dude, pay attention to the game, you fucking piece of shit. At least the social media posts in regard to her got more attention than the posts in regard to the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl in general. Her video has twice as many views as the actual trophy ceremony. To be fair, it wasn't that good. It was kind of the same old thing. And we have opened the can of worms again. That is Taylor Swift with the NFL. A lot of people think that she fucking ruined the Super Bowl. What do I think, guys? Well, I'll tell you eventually. I'll start by telling you some things that do actually bother me. The fact that people freak out when she's chugging a beer. You can hear the crowd go wild when she's sipping on that beer. Did you know that 20% of the viewers that tuned into this Super Bowl were rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs because of Taylor Swift? That's fucking insane, dude. How many people watched this Super Bowl? 123 million. So 24 million people, 24.68 million people watched just because of Taylor Swift and rooted for the Chiefs just because of Taylor Swift. To be fair, my reason was I wanted to pick sides in a holy war. I'm just kidding. I don't know, dude. The whole thing was weird and cringe beyond just Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce got up in Andy Reid's face and made a fool of himself just screaming at him. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's a good CTE look.
Four-man rush. Smith over the middle. They get the 8-yard loss back and more. It looked like Kelce might be hurt as he went down to the ground. The ball is out. The play's blown dead. It's a 12-yard. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
You know, a good Aaron Hernandez type look.
They should have had more action in the middle of the field.
That one on the outside, and look out. Kelce gets ripped, and a flag is thrown. And second one comes in, pretty obvious right there.
Hopefully T Swift is safe out there because that guy looks fucking dangerous.
Finds the open man. You're talking about Kelce. And he gets down at the tube. Did the ball come out?
That's a 65-year-old man, brother. What are you doing screaming in his face like that? He showed up also looking like a fucking lunatic disco ball thing. This guy is crazy looking. Damn, he's shiny, man. What the fuck? Where do you get clothes like that? I've never seen anywhere that has clothes like that. To be fair, I only go to like 4 stores. 2 of them are Walmart. He gave a speech at halftime. Who is this guy? Why does he just come out of nowhere?
At halftime, things weren't looking good. I guess Coach Andy Reid probably had something to say to you guys at halftime that helped kind of turn the beat around. What did he say?
Well, it really wasn't Coach Reid. It really Trav. Travis really said something in there just to get us focused and just let them know that we're being ourselves. Because obviously we didn't play our best half, and the defense was doing everything they needed to do. But as the offense, we wasn't producing. So Trav kind of gave a little heartfelt speech at halftime that kind of got the fire going.
Well, whatever he said, it worked.
Yeah, barely worked. I'm not even into sports betting or anything. I don't know why I care, but I was sad. I was actually depressed. I was literally sad all night long until I remembered that I am a living and breathing human being with a lot of life left ahead of me, a beautiful family that surrounds me, an incredible plot of land that I get to call home, a beautiful girlfriend, the best friends I could ever ask for, the most meaningful relationships that I've ever had in my entire life, all culminating at once. But then I started thinking about the surveillance state and, you know, humanity's failure interdimensionally, and I got sad again. So Trav's kind of like the lead guy. It seems like he's the brother of Patrick Mahomes, not literally, but they call each other brothers.
You and Travis are known for having quite the bromance, Pat. I see you guys hanging out all the place. I got to make it out there with Tahoe with you guys one year, but it's such a big bromance that even Brittany is jealous. She tweeted out how jealous she was of your guys' relationship a few weeks ago.
He gave a speech at mid game, and then he also gave a speech after the trophy, and he just screamed, "Viva Las Vegas!"
Viva Las Vegas!
And all 20% of the audience rooting for Taylor Swift's team got the collective ick all at once. Am I right, gays? I tweeted that immediately. I made a tweet saying that Taylor got the ick for sure. I don't like using the word ick, and you guys maybe have seen the ick video. Maybe not. Maybe it's not up yet, but I made an ick video. He said, "Viva Las Vegas!" It's so off key, man.
Y'all hear this? We've been fighting for all right all day.
Look at her face. She looks happy. Oh, wow. Viva Las Vegas! She's been giving him singing lessons.
Viva! Viva Las Vegas!
Damn, that is embarrassing. Soup bow or not, that shit's cringe as f. Her face when it cuts back to her is really funny though. I mean, she looks upset. She looks like I'm gonna give him a dry hand job later for sure. I'm just kidding. All right, I love Taylor Swift. She's awesome. She's incredibly talented. I'm just a fucking hater, dude. I'm just a detractor. I'm just joking around, just making jokes, trying to be funny. But I did really get actually very uncomfortable during that. That shit was very uncomfy. Also, Taylor's fans really love this whole thing. Her horrible fan base that is just toxic as f. They loved her, dude. That's awesome. I'm surprised I haven't gotten much T-Swift hate. There was like 15 tweets that I had lined up while everything was going on, and I'm really glad that I didn't tweet them because I would have been lambasted, maybe banned even. One of them was... Check this out, guys. Taylor in her natural habitat on the winning field. Here we go. Okay, they're kissed. Okay, wow, this is awesome. She slapped him. She said, that was for almost losing. And then she kissed him and said, and that's for winning.
It is even funnier a second time.
And then they get married, and in 6 months, she has a kid. This whole thing is the most conservative coded, pilled, maxing. What's some shit, some trendy shit I can say to seem smart or like I pay attention? It's ironic that the conservative idea is the Chiefs are the demon team because of Taylor Swift. I don't really, it seems like she's very trad. This is very trad. The whole thing is very trad. I feel like they're gonna get married, man, you know, and then they're probably gonna take a jet down the street to go get some fucking, you know, some shitty wings or something. I don't know, some trash, some St. Louis style, or no, that's Kansas City. I don't fucking know. What's in Kansas City? Nothing, bro. Except for the best football team in the world. 5 games, 3 wins. It's a dynasty.
After Super Bowl 58, finish the sentence. The Kansas City Chiefs are
a dynasty.
My least favorite part about the Super Bowl, aside from being forced to watch it by my friend, just kidding, I knowingly, I'm not a curmudgeon. I like living life. I like experiencing things, even things that are stupid. For example, I bought an Apple Vision Pro because I'm a fucking idiot, but I'm going to destroy it. I know I say, anyways. Fume, good sponsor. The halftime show is fucking terrible. I would consider myself someone who genuinely cares about music. I love music. I think that a lot of music is absolutely beautiful. Some music I cannot stand, but the halftime shows are something that I usually like to see. For example, last year, you had Chris Stapleton doing the fucking Star Spangled Banner, and that shit went hard as a fuck because he's incredibly talented. And you see. Now, I'll say that what Chris did last year was 10 times better than anything that happened this year musically, but the show was interesting. He was dancing around, oh, Usher. Who the that's like he's from the 90s, right? Didn't he sing shot, 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 shot? Isn't that him? Or is that Lil Jon? Yeah! Lil Jon! Yeah! Alicia Keys sang, and her voice cracked on the original broadcast. Some people want it all. But then they replayed the broadcast. They fixed the voice, which was an interesting thing to do. Who the cares? It's a live performance. It doesn't matter. Some people want it all. But yeah, we'll go through it a little bit more specifically though. Super Bowl halftime shows are massive. It's like the most important part. It's why most people tune in. Realistically speaking, most people want to watch the ads. Most people want to watch the halftime show. It's the biggest game of the year, and that's the reason why. Because it's like unique and shit. Who cares about the Kansas City Chiefs? If you want a really big game, how about we write the script so the Dallas Cowboys get in there?
19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled.
How about we hook up Taylor Swift with Dak Prescott?
Prescott looking in zone. That one's picked off.
Dak trying to make something happen. Dak intercepted. There goes again. Going inside, deflected. And Warner comes up with a deflected interception. Quick on the slant, Oren Burks comes up with the interception.
Or maybe Dua Lipa with Dak Prescott, but I think he has a wife and a child, so maybe not. Love the Cowboys. I really do, actually. It's kind of upsetting.
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turret gets smoked right away, and that'll do it. The 49ers back to the championship game.
Halftime show musically, bit rough. Not my favorite music, but it was a very appealing visual display of people dancing around and roller skating and shit. It was wild stuff, man. It was Usher out there giving his fucking performance of a lifetime with his restless leg syndrome. Bro had the meat sweats by the end. It started off crazy. There was a fucking guy bouncing on another guy's head somehow. How do you even do that shit with hundreds, maybe thousands of dancers in the background? Probably hundreds. Usher was dressed up like the Pope. Usher's difficult to hear during a lot of it. It seemed like a bit of a catastrophe, but at the same time, it was fun to look at.
Yes, you, my number one.
By the way, according to Rick Beato, one of the greatest music channels on YouTube, if not the greatest, he knows some of the Super Bowl sound technicians, and you know, it's common knowledge that most of this stuff, these big giant primetime events, are all pre-recorded. The audio and stuff, there's just too much that can go wrong. But even he says, and it appears that Usher was actually singing in certain parts, and the clip of Alicia Keys, her voice cracking, there are some legitimate musical moments in this.
First of all, a lot of the halftime shows, most of the stuff is taped. And one of my dear friends does a lot of the sound for these things. I know that he's done it for years. It's taped for a particular reason, because you cannot have the audio go out or have any glitches at all. So that doesn't mean anything that the people are lip syncing. Although it seemed like Usher was actually singing.
His mic looks weird. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! I don't know what's going on here. I'm lost. I'm not a huge Usher fan. Jody had him. That's not him. I don't know. Dude, what the has Usher done? I really don't know. I keep thinking it's Ludacris, the guy from Five Nights at Fury's, or what's that show called?
Come on, Ray, you're making me lose money now, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that to me right now. I cannot take that right. Come on, Ray. Do it.
Hey, Tez Parker. Roman Pierce.
Come on, baby. Don't
Basically, he's the man to know in Miami.
One thing that was pretty funny and unique about the halftime show is the little break Usher took in the middle of his show to talk about God answering prayers. He also talks about like haters and stuff. I don't really know what's going on here.
God answers prayers. They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today, but I am.
That's how you do proper vibrato, by the way, Usher. If you wanted to know, that's how you do real vibrato. Yeah, that's pretty Pretty cool. I don't know about the haters. I'm not sure who's saying he didn't make it. He's a pretty well-known guy. He's had a lot of popular songs. I think I couldn't name any, but you know, I tried to find some of Usher's haters and all I could find was this fucking gossip magazine or article talking about him cheating in past relationships. But other than that, mainly what I found is he was manipulated and isolated by an older woman he dated or something. So I don't know where the Usher's haters are. He seems like a pretty, you know, renowned and universally loved guy. Then it goes on to one of the hardest moments that I've referenced multiple times. Alicia Keys singing with her red piano and her red cape, symbolizing the devil. There are many conspiracy theories spawned in regard to this. We'll get into those. Her voice crack, epic, dude. I love that shit. That went hard. Some people. Oh, it's privated now. Oh, wow. Cringe. We'll have it in here. We'll have just the audio, maybe. I'm sure. The NFL, the official version on the NFL channel, does not have the voice crack. Some people want it all. Once again, we got Usher sweating like a lot, trying to blink away his sweat. Then the dancing demon that has possessed him can finally take hold once he sheds his outer layer. Once he molts. I like this part. This part's funny. He's in good shape, dude. Look, guy looks great. I think he's like 60 or 70. Oh, wow. Oh, oh. Oh my God. He changed his mind about singing and the demon repossessed him or whatever the I don't know, dude. The musical aspects of it were not that. They're never good. The musical aspects of the Super Bowl are never good. Honestly, the only good time it ever has been solid musically is with our boy Chris Stapleton last year and the Star Spangled Banner. That shit was actually fucking incredible. Legitimately. He made people cry. And then we got Lil Jon performing Turn Down for What? Las Vegas! Turn down for what? It's also odd, man. You can hear Usher singing with the layer of his voice in the background. He's fucking tearing it up, burning holes in the bottom of his shoes. Lil Jon tries to bro hug the guy and shake hands with him, gets shrugged off. Usher does his little cute spin. It was silly, bro. Very silly. This whole thing is silly as fuck. Ain't no way God signed off on this. Then we got Lil Jon dancing like a toddler. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. That guy is known for that. Isn't that crazy? I love Lil Jon though, for real. I do actually love Lil Jon, Usher. 90s guys. T-Pain's not as 90s, but we all know I'm a massive T-Pain stan. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. We all know that shit. That's just common knowledge. That's Oompaville canon right there. I love it. Overall, dude, halftime show I thought was pretty solid. Some of these folks came out dressed like Globo Jim from Dodgeball. Good move. I love that. Some old girl fell off a pole. I feel bad for her. She probably got hurt. Maybe she died even. I don't know. We can only speculate at this point. There's even more clear footage of this. The official NFL upload. They couldn't edit that out. She fell though. She all right. She all right. Should be all right. And we go down into the field with a marching band performing Yeah, a very popular song. I think that has Usher involved in it potentially. Yeah, yeah. It's like the grand finale. Oh, I almost forgot. A bit of a conspiracy that I would like to show you all that triggered me when I saw it. There's a girl named Her, apparently that's a musician. I don't keep up with a lot of musicians, to be honest, especially not new ones. Really? There is a musician, Her. I don't know why I've never heard of her, but she came out playing a guitar solo, and her hands simply do not match up to the pre-recorded guitar solo track. She's not actually playing the guitar here. Maybe she wrote the solo, I assume, but some of the things she's doing just simply do not match up. The right hand looks completely off. You're gonna have to take my word for it. I can play the guitar fairly well. I would like to, I'm not a hater, by the way. Anyone who can play the guitar, I have respect. But this was like, oh, you know, it's another one of these fake people trying to, you know, use an instrument to look cool. I did some digging. I found this. This is that person, Her, playing a Purple Rain solo. And like the audio is clearly off here, and I think that's just the clip. But this part, like, just none of this matches. That especially. I mean, there's no chance that right there would sound like that. That's fake. That's not real, in my opinion, my semi-professional opinion. That's fake as So I was like, oh, well, maybe she just can't play the guitar and this is just a thing. She has an official Fender guitar. And if you go to this video where she's playing her official Fender guitar, it sounds incredible. And she can play instruments. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A little fucking... Oh my God, that goes hard. I love that shit. Where's the guitar at? I gotta join in on this shit. Bit of a tasty solo though. I'm not, you know, overall not a hater once again. I thought it was a good performance and I assume she wrote that solo. Just the lip sync guitar just makes me upset. I don't know why. Stupid, I guess. Usher can dance. I can only watch dancing for so long. Dude, I've told so many people that it was going to be Taylor Swift performing. I actually thought that Taylor Swift was performing at this Super Bowl. Genuinely. That's how dumb I am. So that covers the halftime show. We still got a few more chunks of shit to cover here. How about Nickelodeon's Super Bowl?
You have to firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
You ever see fucking SpongeBob commentating the NFL? Well, guess what? Bitch. He did this year.
Don't have to hurry. Don't have to hurry.
I wish real life was like that.
Right? I know. Freeze time a little bit. Make a mistake, you get a little more time.
On top of everyone who loves Taylor Swift joining in and watching the Super Bowl, Nickelodeon and their audience made sure to join in on the fun. They hosted their own Super Bowl stream with SpongeBob and Patrick, the actual voice actors, Tom Kenny and Bill Fagerbakke, actually voicing the whole time. Not AI or people like them, the real guys. It was great. I love this so much.
Voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
And I'm Bill Fagerbakke over here behind this phone thingy, and I'm the voice of Patrick.
Dude, that guy's got a cool name, Bill Fagerbakke. That sounds like a fucking slur or something. Sounds hard to say. Bill Fagerbakke. Dora explained a false start, just in case you're illiterate with the NFL and you don't understand what that is.
False start is when an offensive player illegally moves after lining up for, but prior to the snap. Now they have to go back 5 yards.
They showed Taylor Swift flying to the Super Bowl and then made fun of her just after that by showing the Twitter account that's specifically dedicated to exposing her and how many CO2 emissions she gives off just because of the fact that she loves fucking flying.
Taylor performed last night in Tokyo, Japan, which is over 5,000 miles across the Pacific Ocean.
What about global warming, though? What about all the animals in the ocean, though? Larry the lobster had his bulging muscles out on the field.
That's the vibe on the field right now. You're all the way down there. You got a great look at everything. Yeah.
By the way, I just want to say that the NFL in general and the Super Bowl especially always has the greatest production value of any. I used to think that shit was fucking magic out there on the field. Like the little lines and stuff, there's these little cameras that fly around, and when it's the view that's high up, you can't see them. You can see them sometimes when you're down low and it's like a normal camera shot, but if you're high up, you'd be able to see them for sure, but you can't. They can disappear. How does that work? How do they do that?
It's called Skycam, and it was invented by Garrett Brown, a revolutionary cameraman on films like Rocky and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. His innovations have changed the way movies are filmed for the past 35 years.
The Skycam is a way of getting a camera to fly over events and places. It's a way of silently flying a camera anywhere over the huge volume of spaces.
Yeah, Plankton was on the field too, guys. Shit was terrifying. Hopefully fucking snipers took him out before he, you know, fucking unleashed uranium or whatever. I don't know, he looks evil. Oh God, somebody stop him! Oh, somebody freaking stop him! Super Bowl, you gotta stop! Plankton, he's going to ruin it! There was a sweet victory halftime classic. Is that actually him singing? The winner takes all, and the yeah. Squidward got pissed waiting in line for the bathroom. That shit was pretty funny. Honestly, I like the Nickelodeon Super Bowl more than I like the normal Super Bowl or whatever it's called. The Taylor Swift Super Bowl.
The game by Squidward! Still waiting!
Squidward.
Come on, Squidward!
Poor Squidward. Hopefully he doesn't pull out his piece and start capping MFs. Doodle Bob was flirting with Taylor. That was a pretty good moment. I really like that a lot. Mihoy, mihoy! Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Wow, that shit's actually funny. Oh my God, Taylor Swift's That's pretty funny, dude. Nobody can argue that shit. Taylor Swift made that guy who he is today. She is responsible for him.
Well, Trav, how's it feel that Taylor Swift has finally put you on the map?
I had no idea who that was, dude. Kittle, man. Kittle. I'm pro Kittle. I like the 49ers, and I hate California. Unreasonably so. Also, the amount of celebrities in the Nickelodeon version, way higher than the other version. They even had Oprah Winfrey in there, dudes. Isn't that crazy? The amount of effort that they put into this was ridiculous. I wish I would have watched this other than the normal Super Bowl, because it was way better, to be real. And quite honestly, I would have anyone narrate the Super Bowl other than Tony Romo. SpongeBob, Patrick, whoever the fuck. I don't care.
Now, if you're Bill Belichick, he's going to stick in two-man, which means they're not going to let any home run balls go outside the numbers down the sideline. But that gives you a shot for about a 30-yard play in the middle of the field if you want it.
Speedster Jackson, who's still laying down on the sideline. Winston's pass, complete and out of bounds is Humphreys.
Okay, on to the ads now. The ads were terrible this year. They sucked, man. $7 million for 30 seconds. The best ad, non-ironically, from an anti-Semite. Kanye West. It was not a bad ad. It was pretty funny.
Hey, y'all, this Ye, and this is my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial.
The ads were weird. Jennifer Aniston, David Schwimmer, Uber Eats. I really don't care. They were pretty bad.
Thank you. I didn't know you could get all this stuff on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Gotta remember that.
Well, you know what they say, in order to remember something, you gotta forget something else. Make a little room. And that's how I remember Uber Eats has coffee, by forgetting something else.
Have a seat.
A what?
Remember when you used to be a pepper lady?
Wasn't it the Cinnamon Sisters?
Basil babes?
Paprika Girls?
No, that's absurd.
There was one with Jeremy Renner. He was chilling some almond milk, which was pretty cool.
I feel good. Na, 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 na. I knew that I would. Na, 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 na. I feel good.
He looked great, given the fact that he was horribly crushed by a snowplow last year. He's honestly healed very well. It was impressive. I liked the ad. It was good. It's probably the almond milk helping him grow big and strong and heal. There's a definite, consistent, and ongoing cringe factor to the Super Bowl ads, especially the fact that companies still firmly believe that just attaching a random celebrity to a product will make it sell. I don't really know.
It's me, America's sweetheart, and I just love having a blast.
Just this.
You look like the Pringles guy.
No, I don't.
All rise. Judge Beauty is back.
Beauty fades. Dumb is forever.
Rather than bringing on the top 1% of the 1% echelon of YouTubers, such as the proprietor of the Oompaville channel. Those assholes, those dirty son of a bitches. I have to say the best ad was Kanye West's ad, and I don't even like Kanye West at all. I didn't like him before the whole anti-Semitism thing. Some of his music is pretty good. I like some of his music even now. Get Marie the art from the artist. There's not a lot you can get at Yeezy.com, to be honest. There's like a shoes he was selling thing, but there was no shoes pictured. It was just a guy. He aired the Super Bowl commercial.
But the idea is I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen, and I got some shoes, and that's it.
Lowered the price of Yeezy Pods to 20 bucks and sold about $20 million worth of them. So pretty good. There was also some epic gambling ads.
BetMGM is for everyone that loves sports betting. Everyone. But Tom Brady.
Wait, what did I do?
The truth is you've won too much, Tommy. Let others have their turn.
And then, by God, my favorite ad of all time, Temu. I thought it was Temu this whole time. Temu or Temu? It's actually Temu. They had 4 ad spots, dude. What the dude, shop like a billionaire? How about this quick? How about that? Feels like a dream. Dude, let's not shop like a billionaire. Let's not buy anything from Temu, okay? Ooh, Temu. Ooh, Temu. Worst ad ever. Music was catchy. The animation was cringe. I didn't like it at all, dude. I didn't even like. They had $15 million in giveaways as well. Temu is scary. Temu scares the shit out of me. It's mind-boggling. Temu is horrible. How did they get all this money? Probably by taking advantage of your old aunt on Facebook, and the same way Wish gets money. by stealing your data and your credit card numbers and selling them, then using that money to help pay for the ads. Allegedly. I saw 4 ads myself, but there are apparently 6 that played. It's the same ad. $7 million each, by the way. Temu, ooh, Temu. It was Temu last year, I thought. I didn't know it was Temu. Poo. Okay, now let's get into conspiracy theories, my favorite part of all of this. All right, guys, I love conspiracy theories involving popular culture. They're a little bit unhinged, to be honest, and a little bit unreasonable, and I don't believe in them. Mostly. The main conspiracy theory and accusation is that the game was rigged. Potentially that it was even Satanist propaganda. I don't know if any of that's true, but the game being rigged there's some merit to that because it's a game. There's referees involved. There's money involved. Follow the money, right? If they followed the money, though, the Cowboys would win every year. Let's be real. Biggest team in America. America's team. Everybody loves the Cowboys, especially me and Post Malone, another legend. As a bit of an example to this, the game started off heavily in the favor of the 49ers, with the first half ending 10-3. 49ers. The second half even started pretty rough for the Chiefenheimers. They had a bad snap at the beginning of the third quarter. It was immediately followed by an interception. That's not good.
Up and lofts it. He is picked off. He overthrew a target.
But in spite of all of that, being down and having an embarrassing half, Travis Kelce roused the team with his halftime speech, and they were able to turn it around. They got it up to 13-10 by the end of the third quarter. Chiefs up. I was so mad, dude.
Goes for it right away. Wide open.
In the fourth quarter, though, the 49ers came back a little bit, 19-16.
Moody's kick. Oh, it's good. All the way.
Wow, that was incredibly clutch.
And this was all into the last 5 seconds of the game when, of course, a field goal made the game not fun to watch anymore.
To send the game.
No way it ends like this, does it?
And then they had 15 minutes overtime, and guess what? A field goal!
From outside 50 today, this is half that distance. From 27 yards, he makes it.
Why do they let him do field goals, man? Score or don't score. Field goals are so lame. The fuck? Anyone could kick a field goal.
Let her rip, Gronk.
I'm just kidding. Didn't Ninja say some shit like that? It is impressive, but like in the Super Bowl, really? You're gonna let it be up to a field goal and not the whole team? Let them play until someone dies or something like that. Like change the rules for this one game of the year. I know they have postseason rules that are different with field goals or the way that overtime works or something like that. Each team gets a chance to score. I don't know. So far, we've had no evidence as to why the game is rigged, but there is a piece of evidence. There was a time in which the screen showed that the Chiefs had a first down, and then they lost it down and went to second down, and then it went back to first down without him. It should be like 2nd and 8 or something like that, and then it went to first down again because Patrick Mahomes was running and stopped.
He goes like 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. 2 yards. That'll be 2nd and 8. Okay, so it says second down. It should be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7, right? 2nd and 8, what it should be. Watch that. I want you to come up here.
Look, see how it says second down?
No, it should be 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8.
Oh,
first and 10! First and 10 again! First and 10 again! What? I thought I was the only one that caught. I texted.
It's a TV broadcast error, it seems like. Not really proof of anything, to be honest. Or it's fucking deep state trying to get us to believe that Patrick Mahomes. Another piece of evidence is the final play by which the Chiefs won the game. It was rigged because number 33 of the 49ers could have easily been able to stop it, apparently. I don't know about that.
First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot!
Other people just claimed it was rigged because of Travis Kelce and his Pfizer shilling.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
2 things at once.
2 things at once!
They, somehow tied it into vaccines and Taylor Swift and stuff, and her supporting Biden. And then also Joe Biden tweeted a Dark Brandon meme and said, just like we wrote it. Pretty awesome, I think. I mean, that's the leader of the free world tweeting that. Also, Hillary Clinton tweeted out in support of Taylor Swift and the Chiefs, the Taylor Swift team. I want to know, why did she want Epstein to die, though? That's what I'm interested in finding out. Sure, yeah, the whole Super Bowl thing, that's pretty funny, but like, why did he get... Why did he die though? Why did you want him dead or whatever? Now the idea that the whole thing is just a big ruse for devil worshippers. I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that. Alicia Keys being a red demon and stuff, and Usher coming up and there's like this devil interval. I don't really know about all that stuff. There's also Usher dancing in a pit with Illuminati sun imagery apparently is the thing too. And then Ice Spice literally did like devil horns or something, and then she like had the upside down cross. I don't really know, dude. Does she have Down syndrome or not? I keep seeing that. I don't know if it's a joke or whatever. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or something. I really don't know, but that's just like what I see about her. I don't really pay attention much to her. If she does, I support her heavily, and I think it's incredible what she's done. So yeah, I'm not sure about the whole devil stuff, because it's like every time you do any of it, it just makes a lot of people pay attention to what you're doing. So that's probably what it is just marketing. Good publicity, because people like me, normal people who just are, you know, don't really have that many dogs in the fight, they don't care. They're just like, ah, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. And then a bunch of people get mad, and then it makes mainstream news. It's just a really easy way to become relevant. Even Travis Kelce's been accused of selling his soul and performing a humiliation ritual. I don't know if it was him singing Viva Las Vegas or taking a Pfizer sponsorship. I'm not exactly sure which one they're referring to as him selling his soul, but you know, dude, Joe Biden tweeted it, so it must be true. Anyways, another year of triumph and failure comes to a close, guys. I do not give a singular Heimer, but I do, because it's fun to you know, it's fun every now and then. Just like it's fun to scroll on TikTok occasionally. It's fun.